everyone, and welcome to this AI tutorial. Today we're diving into the exciting world of language models and automation. Specifically, we'll be connecting powerful AI brains to Make.com, a platform that lets you automate tasks and workflows. Now imagine having AI write emails for you, generate creative content, or even analyze data, all automatically. Now to do this, we'll be working with API keys. Think of them as special codes that grant access to these language models. We'll be grabbing those keys from providers like OpenAI, which is home to cutting-edge models like ChatGPT. Now don't worry if this sounds complicated, I'll guide you through every step of the way. So firstly, you will need an account with Make.com. Now to register with Make.com, you can use our referral link, which is on the description below, and start your automations now. Now here, to basically connect two modules, you need an API key. If you're wondering what an API key is, an API, which is known as Application Programming Interface, is like a doorway that lets different applications talk to each other and share information. The API key is like the ticket that grants access to that doorway. It's a unique code that identifies and authenticates a user or application that's trying to access an API. It's like a password, but more often complex. An important note is that you have to treat your API keys like passwords. Keep them secret and don't share them publicly. So now let's get into it. Once you've registered with your Make.com, you add your credentials in, you will come to this board right here. So on this screen, you can see here I have create a scenario, and we'll click on create a scenario. That's your first step. Once this appears with the purple circle, you can search for apps and modules using this purple circle. So what we want to search for is ChatGPT. Okay, ChatGPT. And oops, that was a typo. And we're going to say so if we open ChatGPT, we're going to say create a completion prompt. So when we click on create a completion prompt it's going to ask us to create a connection. So when we say create a connection, this is going to be your personal connection. In a better way to say this, for an example, if there was thousands or hundreds of connections out there, you wouldn't necessarily be able to think of which one would be best suitable for you amongst all those connections. So basically what it's asking you to personalize your connection. You need to create your own connection. So your next step is to create a connection. And when we create a connection, it's going to ask us for an API key. Now, where do we get this key? So we open a new tab and we head over to platform/openai.com. And here you're going to have to put in your credentials. So if you don't have an account already, you're going to have to register and put in your credentials to log into this account. So once you've registered or logged in with your OpenAI account, we're going to head over to dashboard. And we're going to head over to API keys. So when you head over to API keys, it's going to ask you to create a new secret key. And now when you create a new secret key, it's going to prompt you to add in $5 for it to work properly. So this $5 will take you a long way, trust me. So when we click on create a new secret key, we're going to name this key. Let's just say we're naming it personal key. It's a personal key, all right? And we're going to say create secret key. Now when we created it, this code pops up. So we're going to copy this code, right? And we're going to paste it on a Google Docs or a Google Sheets, just so you have it as a reference in advance in the future. If you need to look at it in the future, or if you need that specific key in the future, you always have it saved somewhere else other than OpenAI. So once I've copied this key, I'm going to go head over back to Make.com, and where it says API key, I'm going to paste it here. All right. For now, you don't need to put in anything in the organization ID yet. And then I'm going to say save. Okay, I can save this connection. So once that happens, once it's loading, it's going to ask you for the model type. Now we're going to go with ChatGPT 4 because it is the best. It's probably the cheapest and the fastest. And once we go on to ChatGPT 4, which is the model, we're going to say add a message. Now, when you add a message, the role, obviously, you're going to be the user. And in the text content, we're going to get the prompt. For example, we could say, what is 10 minus 2? All right? And we're going to say, okay. And then we're going to run once or run this module. Okay? And here's the result check. 10 minus 2 equals 8. Here you have it in Grux. Now that's how you connect your API key from ChatGPT, which is from OpenAI. You get the API key and you add it to your make.com ChatGPT module. And once you add the API key here, you will see it is connected to ChatGPT. So now that we have connected ChatGPT, I'm going to show you how to connect another language model known as Claude AI or Anthropic Claude. All right, so we can delete this module for now. We're going to go ahead and add a module. We're going to search for Anthropic Claude, which is here, and we're going to say create a prompt again. Okay, so now here it's also going to ask you to create a connection. So we're going to head over to a new tab and we're going to search for console.anthropic.com/dashboard. So when we search for this, it's going to ask you to register again. In here, you have to register or log in if you have an account already with Claude AI. So I have an account already, therefore it goes to the screen as you see now. And once you have logged in or registered, and once you've gotten to the dashboard, then it's going to ask you here to get API keys. So we click on get API keys, and here we're going to say the same thing. Create a key on the top right. Create a key, and we're going to name it again. So we're going to say personal key again. All right, and we'll say add. So when we add, your code comes up there, just like ChatGPT 1. We're gonna copy this code. Also, you can copy and paste it to keep it as reference in a Google Docs or Google Sheets if you'd like. And we're gonna head back to make.com. So when we head back to make.com, we're gonna say create a connection, and then it's gonna ask for our API key, and we're gonna paste it in here. And we're gonna say save, and we can save it to our Chrome or our laptop. And here you could say 2000, because unfortunately here you can't say 0. It would not default just the way ChatGPT does. So we're going to just say 2000. Then we're going to add messages again. We're going to say we are a user for the role. And add content, we're going to say, okay, it's a text. And in our text, we're going to say, what is 10 minus 2? Okay. Then we're going to click OK, and we're going to run the module. So here it is, our result, 10 minus 2 equals 8. So here we have it. We have connected Claude AI and ChatGPT using API keys rather. And this is how you connect your modules in make.com. And yeah, keep watching our channel for more tutorials on how to use the no-coding system make.com. I hope you really like this video, and if you have learned anything from this video, please like and subscribe to our channel and comment for more videos if you'd like to watch more. Thank you very much.